Okay, welcome to our webinar about using Seesaw, and this is a guide for parents which gives you the information that you need to be able to use that tool. I'll also explain why we use it here in school, and I'll give you a step-by-step run through of getting logged on and using it at home. So before I begin, I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Miss Lorraine Wade, and I am the head of Foundation Stage here at the Academy. I've been teaching now for 8 years, working with GEMS, and much of my time has been working in Foundation Stage. I've been in Foundation Stage for over 5 years now, as well as experience with Key Stage 1. And yeah, that's a bit about me. Let's get now straight to Seesaw. So just to give you an explanation of why we as teachers use Seesaw. It's a tool for documenting the learning that is taking place in the classrooms. So these snapshots of learning that we take can really help teachers understand how each individual child is getting on with their learning, and then that helps us to then plan those next steps really carefully for each individual child. Now, there's lots of research that shows that when teachers work in partnership with parents, that really does improve the social and emotional well-being of children, as well as the academic achievement as well. So we'd really like to share those snapshots of learning so that you as parents really have a good understanding of how your child is getting on as well, and we can work together as partners in their next steps. So what does that mean for you as a parent? Well, we would really love you guys to engage and support your child's learning. Now, this can be done using the application Seesaw. You will be shared weekly pictures of what your child is doing at school, which will have a brief explanation of what the activity was. So as you can see here, Jad has been using a five frame to compare amounts. So you can see the snapshot of what this child has been doing, and Miss Ely has put a little explanation about the activity. Now, to show that you've seen that picture and engage with the learning, you can hit the like button, just like we would on Instagram or Facebook. Seesaw is just the same. We love likes, so you can hit like to show us that you've seen that post. You could also write a comment. Well done, Jad, I'm really proud of you. Great, thank you for sharing. I will work on this at home. Write a little comment for your teacher. Now, you may wish to discuss something then with your child's learning with the class teacher. Please don't use Seesaw for that communication. If there's something that you've seen on there, you can like, you can comment. If you would like a more in-depth discussion about that particular activity, or if you've seen that your child has struggled with that activity, then please still use email to contact your class teacher, and you can arrange a phone call or you can arrange a meeting with your teacher to have a longer discussion about the learning that's taking place. But we really do love for you to engage with those pictures, hitting like and comment too. Now, our home learning menu is also available on Seesaw. Each week, there will be a learning summary attached to the newsletter. And you may wish to share some of that home learning with your teacher. You can take pictures and you can share them on Seesaw. So we can see that you're engaging with the home learning that has been set for FS1 and FS2. Now, on that home learning menu, we have a fantastic resource called Busy Things, and you can find the login details to access that on the home learning menu too. I will show you where you can find this exactly on Seesaw as well. Okay, so that's a bit of background about Seesaw. So now I'm going to get a bit practical and show you some screenshots and a step-by-step guide of how you can get logged on. So each child has their own individual QR code. Now this will be in a PDF document that has been emailed to you by your class teacher. Don't worry if you haven't got it or if it's got lost in your email inbox. Please just reach out to your class teacher and they can pop that over to you in an email. This is the first thing you will need to get logged into Seesaw. So this is the PDF document with your child's unique code. Okay. Now you must make sure that application you have downloaded is Seesaw Class. So it's the Seesaw Class app. It is not the Seesaw Family app. If you get Seesaw Family, this QR code and the login details are not going to work. So once you've got the Seesaw Class app, you can follow the step-by-step instructions for logging on. If you don't have an Android or an iOS device, you can just use the website as well to still get access. So you will log in as a student, you will have your child's unique code and you'll log in as a student. Scan the QR code and you'll type in, or you can type in their unique 16-digit code as well. As I mentioned, very important you get the class app because that will give you the access that you will need. Okay, and once you've logged in, you will be presented with something that looks a little bit like this. Okay, and a few key things to point out. As you can see, I've circled here, these are the 3 areas of Seesaw that you will use. We have our journal, we have activities, and we have the inbox. So they're the 3 pages that you will have access to. So let's have a little look at activities first. In the activities page, you will have 3 sections. You've got to do, in progress, and done. Now, when your class teacher assigns a home learning activity, or if you are close contact and you're on remote learning for a few days, then this is the page which will show you all of the learning that your child has been assigned by their class teacher. So as you can see here, we have an Arabic activity that our Arabic teacher has assigned, and we also have the FS2 home learning menu here that has been assigned. Now you can add a direct response to those activities by clicking Add Response. Once you click Add Response, it will bring up this page here, and this is where you can add photographs. It gives you a brief explanation again. If you forget what the activity was about, you can click View Instructions at the top, and it will give you a brief explanation of the activity. Over here, I've circled pages. If you want to have multiple pictures or multiple pages, you can do so by adding multiple pages here with this button. And most importantly, we have the camera icon. Now, when you get involved in one of these activities with your children, we'd love to see the pictures and to see how they've got on with the activity. So here's how you do that. You click the camera icon, you can record a video, you can take a snapshot photograph, or if the learning has already taken place and you've taken pictures on your iPhone, you can upload existing pictures from your device onto Seesaw as well. So it doesn't have to be live and in the moment. I know how hard sometimes that can be when you're so engaged in an activity. So just snapping a couple of pictures, you can go back later and you can upload those directly to Seesaw. Once you've added your pictures, you click the green tick in the corner, Or if you're not quite finished, you can click draft and that will save what you've done and you can go back to it later to edit. Once you have finished, your child's work will then be sent to your class teacher. They will get a notification about that. And once they've checked it and approved it, it will appear on your child's journal. And the journal is then a lovely documentary of all of the learning that your child has taken place in school and all of the home learning that you have done at home as well. So completed activities can be found in the done section. If you draft an activity, that will be in the in progress section. So if you click the green tick, that will go to done. If you click draft, it will go to in progress. So that's where you can find activities that you've started and not quite finished. Don't worry, if you wish to add some more pictures for an activity, you can do. So if you repeat an activity, or if you do several activities from the home learning menu, you can click respond again and you can submit another response, another picture, another video, and you can share that again with your class teacher. The class teachers will also give your work a like, and we will also respond with one comment per child each week. So as you can see here, this is an activity that has been posted on the journal. If you are just wanting to share a picture and not directly respond to an activity, you can do so on the journal. So here is the journal. You can see the section where you click that on the right-hand side next to activities. If you click this big green add button, you will appear at this page here. Again, you can use uploads, which is previously stored and taken pictures from your device. You can upload those, or you can take a live picture as and when you are doing an activity. Again, once you submit that, it will go to the done section and it will be liked and approved by your class teacher, or you can put it into draft form and go back to it later. So key points to note, you'll need to download the Seesaw class app. You will need the login details from your class teacher. Please engage with your child's learning journey by using the likes and the comments on the journal page. Share home learning that's taken place at home by posting pictures and responding to activities on your child's journal. If you do wish to discuss anything that you see on Seesaw or anything in particular, please remember to email your class teacher directly to arrange a meeting or a phone call if you wish to have a further discussion. But please do keep those likes and comments up. We really appreciate you engaging with the learning. Now, does anybody have any questions in particular? If you have a question, you can pop it in the chat and I will do my best to answer them for you. If you don't have any questions, then feel free to drop off the Zoom call, and thank you very much for attending today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.